Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming. Some of you mounts ordered the Gaming Dragon today. I'm coming back at you with another Let's Play episode of Just Friends, Wagner's Path. So let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alright. I look at the dog. He's with his eyes closed. I can't see what he's thinking right away, so I take another sip of the drink and grab a piece of cheese and eat while I wait for him to say something. After a couple of seconds, he puts the cup on the table. Wow, that's cold. My head hurts a little. Oh. Are you having a brain freeze? You should be careful. This always happens if I drink something too cold, especially if I haven't had something before. Yeah, you just had a pretty big sip there, huh? Maybe a little more than you. But I'm fine now. Wow, the taste is something I wasn't expecting. It's a little sour, but it's sweet, and there's definitely alcohol in it. The passion fruit doesn't have the same taste as I thought it would. Then again, there are a lot of things in it rather than the passion fruit. I should have expected that passion fruit wouldn't be the only taste. Aw, are you disappointed? No, but I'm not thrilled yet. I'm not used to drinking alcohol, so I won't order anything else. Probably. I do recommend you drink some water, though, so order some later. Why? Water won't allow you to dehydrate yourself. A thing that tends to happen when you drink alcohol, and that's usually why you get drunk in the first place. That's how you avoid migraines the next day. If you drink a bottle of water per cup of this, you could drink this the entire night. You wouldn't become too tipsy. That's interesting. I'm going to keep that in mind. How about the snacks? Are they good? You probably noticed I've got one already. Well, it's just ham and cheese, right? It's good though. Sadly, too little. But we can always eat something at the hotel later. True. We both take another sip of the drink, and he's right. It's easy to get brain freeze with this thing. Yep, the only thing making this drink good to me is the passion fruit, though, and the fact that it's more sweet and cold than I would expect. You don't enjoy alcohol a lot, right? Yeah, I'm not used to it at all. So why am I drinking it? I love to try new things, as long as they're not dangerous to my body and health. Drinking one of these every now and then is not a risk to me. Oh. 1 second, y'all. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Second, water time. Or coffee time, I should say. There we go. Okay. I think that as long as there's no danger involved to your health and well-being, it's a good thing to try new things every now and then, don't you think? He winks at me, with a cute smile on his face, and grabs a piece of ham to eat. I don't know why his wink takes me off guard. Well... Completely agree with you. He gives me a big smile. Huh, I knew you would understand me, Aiden. You're a very special case. Always caring about what others think. Always trying to give them a good time, even if it's not what you want. Hey now, I don't know where that came from, but I'm not like that. I'm the most egoist person I know. Huh, you're wrong there, buddy. If you were like that, I would never speak with you for more than 5 minutes. I hate people who think they're better than others, you know? And you're a very cute and caring person, from what I could see. And thanks for spending some time with me again, Aiden. I blush a little, and I look at the ham and cheese plate. I go grab some to eat, but he holds my hand before I do that. I look at him, my face all red now. His grip is firm, but soft and warm at the same time. I'm serious. You shouldn't put yourself down. You're a good guy. Remember that. I feel my face getting hotter. He releases my hand, and I drop my hand on the table, close to the plate I was moving it to grab a snack. He grabs his own piece of cheese to eat. Okay, I say without looking at him, trying to wait for the red on my face, coming with warmth I can feel on my cheeks to go away. I won't talk myself down, dog. Jeez. Good. He smiles at me, and I look away. I swear I can hear him saying something about someone being cute, but I ignore him while I try to think about something else. I hate the simple fact of him looking directly at me with his green eyes holding my hand is enough to make me lose my balance. Yeah, he is a great and handsome dog. I would never have a chance with someone like him, but even with me trying to be a realistic person, why am I so darn hot right now? I look around, avoiding him a little, but he doesn't seem to matter. He's waiting for me to come back to his attention. He's giving me time to recompose myself from something so silly. And he seems to like it. Since he's with a big smile on his muzzle that even I can try to avoid, I can still see it. I look around the place, then at my cell phone. It's around 11 a.m., which means it's almost lunchtime, but it also means time flies when you have good company. This is definitely not the place for you to have lunch. My drink is now halfway there, so I take the cup glass and taste more of it while we both get our snacks with it. 1 second, y'all. Oh. Kitty keeps coming in here because he thinks he's special. The dog is the same. He doesn't seem to enjoy that much of it, but he keeps drinking. I guess the passion fruit flavor is what's the saving drink for him. Every time I take the drink, I try to taste all the flavors, the bitterness of the passion fruit, the contrast of the citrus with the honey in it, how stupid cold it is even if we're drinking this for a while now in small sips. Which just proves how well acclimatized this bar is. I decide that while I like this drink, Wagner, just like me, finishes his drink, and we both order some water from a waiter that's close to us, now with my cup glass empty. I decide to grab a piece of cheese. This is Gouda cheese, isn't it? It's like, no. Okay. Good coffee. The dog grabs a piece and puts it into his mouth, too. Yes, I believe so. I love this cheese. And the drink. Did you like it? He looks at his empty glass. Well, more or less. I do prefer something that has far less alcohol in it. It's probably the wine in it. I do like it, though. Well, hard to make something so good taste bad, even with alcohol. I love the passion fruit flavor. I think if we remove the alcohol bits and use some grape juice instead to make it a soft drink, it would be better. Oh, that's true, too. Sometimes when they make the drink without the alcohol, it tastes better. At least this is not too strong, but in the end, you did like it, right? Yeah, I think I would order this again if I had the choice. At least I can drink it at all. It's not too strong, but it's not my cup of tea, drinking alcoholic drinks. They look fancy, though. Well, it's understandable. Not everyone likes alcohol. But it's good to find something you can order when you don't want to feel like you're out of place. He smiles at me, and we continue eating the small snacks on the plate. Soon, there's nothing there, and the waiter comes with 2 bottles of water and 2 glasses with some ice inside. Then the waiter goes away, and it's clear that the place is starting to get more customers now, since more people are talking and wandering, choosing their tables. I open both bottles of water and fill the glasses. 1 glass holds the entire bottle, even with the ice in it. I'm afraid to ask how much this tiny water bottle costs here. Well, I doubt it's cheap. Let's just hope it's not too much. I'd be very salty if I had to pay a lot for a small drink, even if it's good. I believe we could. I believe we would, but since this was a test drink for them, probably they'll give us some slack this time and won't charge a lot. But yeah, it's a fancy bar inside a fancy resort where people come to spend lots of money to see gorgeous views on their time off, right? That's definitely true. I'm glad I came here to visit this place. The entire place looks good, right? The hotel, the beach, pool, and so on. Yeah. Let's just hope we can have a calm and fulfilling time here. Anyway, you should drink your water, Wagner. Even if there's alcohol in it. Even if the alcohol in the drink is not strong, you're not a dog who loves to drink, so I doubt you have a lot of resistance to it. I grab my own glass of water and drink it. It's cold and refreshing, just as it should be. He looks at me and gives me a wink. What? You think I can't hold my liquor now? Huh. He gives me a small chuckle and opens a grin at me. You're right. I'm just messing with you. Oh, at this point I already know about it, but this is serious. If you're not into drinking too much, but you can still have a pretty bad migraine the next day just by drinking a little, so drink your damn water. His grin gets wider, and I can see his tail swishing left and right. Fine. Does water really help with those things? Yes. When you drink alcohol, you stop drinking water. The lack of water on your body tends to give you a migraine the next day. Also, drinking water between drinks helps you not getting drunk easier. That's why people go to wine tasting and drink water every now and then, to clear their palate for the next batch. If you get drunk, you stop appreciating the drink for what it is. He looks at me, looking a little impressed. He gives me another grin after I finish talking. You're a smart boy. I like that. I'm just worried that you'll complain the next day you shouldn't have drunk this cocktail. Fine, little guy. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just happy right now. I tend to be like this when people impress me, that's all. I look at him and feel a little shy about it, but just a little. I'm not as impressive as he thinks, but I try to ignore that and drink more of my water. Thanks, I guess. You're welcome. He says with the big dog smile he's carrying during the entire conversation. There's nothing else on our table beside the water. The dog drinks more of his own water, and I do the same with mine, and he smiles at me. Well, that was very refreshing. I smirk at him. He's being silly now. Well, of course it is. It's water, for God's sake. So, what do you want to do now? The dog looks around and stretches both his arms upwards, making a yawning noise without actually opening his mouth. What a polite dog. Well, this place is getting crowded soon, so I think I'll be going to walk somewhere else soon. And you? Well, I do think I'll do the same, but not right now. I just want to enjoy the music a little longer. Yeah, that's quite the place, isn't it? Yeah, I thought it would smell worse being a bar, but you'll get what you pay for. Being a property from the resort, it makes sense that it's clean and has good music. Don't forget it costs you almost your entire month's worth of food and supplies. Well, yeah, that's about right. He grins at me. I smile back at him. Well, at least we did get a discount. The snacks here were free. We did a taste test of their drink for them, so you'll give them good feedback to the cheetah, right? I think I will. It's a good drink, refreshing and very cold. I would enjoy it more if it had less alcohol in it, though. Oh, dog, you admit you only wanted to taste only the passion fruit on it. He sighs. Yeah, I'll give you that. But the drink wasn't bad, so I guess it could be a hit for people who love getting drunk. Come on now, people. People love the adult flavor. They have that need to separate them from the children sometimes. So just say it like that before someone tries to jump at you here. He looks around, looking a little worried, but then he looks back at me with a grin on his face. Ha! Very funny, little guy. His reaction makes me chuckle. Yeah, you're the one who's grinning here, not me. Huh, touché. I do stretch my arms just the way he did before, holding them upwards. The yearning for me to yawn gets stronger when I do that, but I hold myself there. There's no need for other people to look at my open mouth in here. I don't want to be judged by others right now. I look at the silly dog in front of me, then I decide, we should go talk to the cheetah. Don't you think? With that big smile on his muzzle, he looks at me with his beautiful green eyes and says in a happy tone, Wait, are you this eager to be free from this dog's presence? He says that with a grin, but I know this is a tricky question. I must be smart about what I say. It's an honor to be at your presence, my dog. He gives me a big smile. Come on now, you don't need to try that hard to flatter me. Oh, so you're so self-centered that you think I'm saying that not as a joke but as a compliment. Good to know. I say that with an affected voice, in a way he can see I'm kidding. He first looks at me surprised, but he catches the grin on my face. One that I cannot hold for myself right now, so he sighs and laughs. Ha! Come on, man, don't scare me like that. I know you're joking, so am I, though. Do you think this place will get crowded soon? Alright, y'all, I'm actually going to pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to have a quick shout-out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank you all for what I do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silverman. Thank you going above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks to our 3 gold tier patrons, Zeke, Toby, and Blue Wolf Alpha. Y'all are awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to Ultimate Tier. Anyway, if you want to get your names to the credits, get access to all of our non-safe for work contents as little as $5. And if you don't want to donate to our Patreon, you can donate using Super Thanks on YouTube. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!